Hey Flosstube, I hope you're in for a long video because this is going to be a long update and kind of chaotic. Okay, let's just jump right in. So I have some notes in case you see me looking over there and not there where I should be looking. Just to try to keep this somewhat organized, but I got a lot of stuff out right now because I kind of went crazy, but that's okay because it was the Mania and I played my part. So I first am going to start with my Stitch Mania update. I did a modified Stitch Mania. I don't know if I said that in my last video. I think in my last video I wasn't even decided if I was going to do it. But then in the Facebook group I told everybody that I'd be starting 5 whips or 5 new starts and then working on each one, like rotating through them 3 times to cover the 15 days. And I kind of did that, and then after the initial 15 days I started on an old whip, and then at the end after the 15th I kind of just worked on whatever I wanted to work on, but my whole goal was to try to get some finishes, and I did that a little bit. So I'll show you those and some of the stuff I got this month. A little crazy. But my first whip I started on May the 1st. And that was the May Cottage, which is finished. It's a little crooked. I don't know. I guess I couldn't have stitched it crooked, but maybe the weave of the fabric is crooked. So however I fully finish this, I'll have to make sure it's level. So that's the May Cottage. And oops, there it goes. And I love the colors in this. It's finished, which I'm really excited about. I just finished this I think a couple days ago, and I put it on the Facebook group. I kept going back to this because I wanted it to be done. And then on the 2nd I started this Irish sampler. I know you can't read the poem, but it has a little Irish blessing. Maybe you can. There you go. It has a little Irish blessing in there, and I didn't get a whole lot done on that. I only worked on it on the 7th, on the 2nd, and never went back to it. So that's all I got done. And I think, actually I know, because every single whip I started, the first 4 of 5 whips I started, I ended up starting twice. I would start, mess up somewhere early on, and then have to frog it all. So I was like, I'm really glad I wasn't going through the whole 15 because I would have went crazy restarting 15, 14, 15 whips. So this was the second start, which is, I would have hoped to get more done, but I didn't. But I really like these little back stitch shamrocks. They're really cute. So I'm going to get back to that one day. And I do love this fabric. It's 14 count Floba. Floba. I like it. It's really big holes, and I don't know, it's like soft burlap. I liked it. And then on the 3rd I started this little voluptuous mermaid. This one, but I'm doing her in greens instead of reds, and that's the whole series of the little voluptuous mermaids. And this is from Cross Stitch and Beading issue 51, and that's all I got done on her arm, part of her face, and just a little bit of her body done. And then on the 4th, I have to look at my phone for this one because it's finished. It was fully finished and it was given away. I did this little couple. Can you see that? There you go. This little couple for a friend of mine, Lindsay, who was getting married on the 9th. So I worked on that from I started on the 4th, and then I ended up finishing it on the 7th. I think I only spent a couple days on it. So that one is fully done and gone. So that's the second finish I've showed. And then the last new start for Mania was this rainbow embroidery maze garden biscornu pattern. And I got this off of Etsy. And I only put a few stitches in here. I haven't even cut the fabric yet because I didn't prepare myself before I started all of these. But I got one side of the border done. So barely a start, but a start nonetheless. So those were all my new starts. 2 of 5 finished. And then after the 15 days, it's like, okay, I can work on some other stuff now. So I wasn't seeing too much progress on all of that. So I went back to my cat whip. And he's done. I like him. He looks just like my baby. And the last whip I worked on in the month of May, barely put a handful of stitches in, was my Storytime sampler. Well, actually I did more than a handful because I started the frame for May, but I'm not going to take it off the snaps. But then over here, I hadn't finished April yet. So I finished April in May. I started May's frame in May, but not much to show on that. So those are all of my whips, and I'm really, really happy. I got 3 finishes. If you remember from my last video, I've only had 2 in my lifetime, so I more than doubled that, and I'm up to 5. Go me. So, what's next on my list? My haul. This is going to be long, and if you don't want to see it all, thanks for watching. Let's see. I will start with my monthly subscription box I got. I started a monthly subscription box with Jody Redesigns. I think that's how you say it. Jody Redesigns. And she does hand-dyed flosses and fabrics. So I have a handful of monthly flosses and a small piece of fabric that I'll show you. So I guess I'll go through them one by one, see how quickly I can do this. This first one is called Tropical Bay. And not all of these are the monthly subscription. I did add a few more to my cart. This one is called Emerald Forest. Rainforest. Disco Lights. My favorite. Absolute favorite. Reminds me of Lisa Frank. 80s baby. Sunset Beach. Oz the Great and Powerful. Another really pretty one. Deep Dive. Like this weird glare from the windows. I'm sorry. Peacock Feathers. Beach Huts. I guess I have 2 of these. The Mermaid's Tail. Crystal Sea. Cha Cha Cha. And the April limited edition Amethyst. And the April limited edition fabric is also Amethyst. I started with the smallest size you can get, which is 9 by 13. Probably should pull out my ruler to see what that would actually look like because it's tiny. So this is 9 by 13, 25 count Lugana in Amethyst. Really pretty, but I think I will opt for the larger size next time. It's small and it's pretty. I would want to do something bigger on it. So that's my monthly subscription from Jody Reed and a few extra bits. And I really can't wait for the Maybox to come any day now. I'm hoping because there was a mess up on my order. So I'm getting extras in May. And I can't wait. I'm expecting that to be a huge haul. My next acquisition, I told myself I wasn't going to use that word, but I guess I did, is the floss box. A huge floss box from sale at Joann's. And I'm not done bobbinating everything. Well, actually, I pretty much am. It's not full. This whole side is basically empty with the exception of these few. And then this one is halfway empty because this is all of my stash. Everything else that's bobbinated is in its own project box, and I keep them separated because I don't tend to share flosses between projects. I'd like to just be able to get out one box and have everything I need there. But this is my stash, so it's not that many that I have to check through before I know I need to go kit up, get everything I need to kit up any new projects. So yeah, that one. And then I also, this month, trying to keep my Mania stuff organized. I went to Staples and I got these little project folders. I guess yeah, here's all of them. But I'll only show you one. They came in a pack of 5, which was perfect for me because I was only starting 5 projects. And they're the little tie closure things, and they're gusseted so they can get thick. And these were perfect. I need to put all my stuff back in here. But these were perfect because they held the floss, the fabric, and the patterns for each of my whips this month. So I'm probably going to get some more of those because I was keeping everything in Ziploc bags. That was my storage. But watching some videos and just getting a lot more stuff and getting back into it, I want my storage to be neater, and I like how these will stand up in place. So I can just, flick through them and find what I want. So that was that. Oh, and then I ordered this off of eBay. Little Mill Hill holiday kit. It's the holiday panda because everybody had little beaded things to work on, and I wanted beads, so I got him. Let's see, what else did I get? Oh, here's some stuff. Basic stuff. DMC Pearl Cotton for whenever I start the Box of Delights black work project. Some more little scissors. Satin floss on clearance from, I think, Michael's. It's like $3. From my L&S, which I can't seem to stay out of, I got this little caroling quartet pattern from Little House Needleworks and all the recommended flosses, and the June Country Cottage by Country Cottage Needleworks, and all the flosses for that. To continue with my little cottage series that I started in May. Also on clearance from Joann's, I got a couple of, hold up, my computer's being weird. I got a couple of the Disney Dreams Collection kits because they also were on clearance. And I got this one, Lion King and The Little Mermaid, but they're in the other room, so I'm not going to go get those. And to be honest, this is probably the only one that I will start up anytime soon, if at all, because this was my favorite Disney princess movie growing up. Also from my L&S, told you guys I went a little crazy. I got Grasshopper Pie chart by Glendon Place. And this is totally enabled by Mrs. Milky Bar Kid, because I saw her plum pudding that she finished I think she finished it in April or maybe this month, but I saw it this month. And then I looked up these, and this was my favorite. So I don't have any of the floss or the fabric for it, but I did get the chart. And it calls for I'm sorry, I'm shaking the table. It calls for dinky dye flosses, which are silks, if you don't know, but they're a little pricey right now for me to get. So that's on hold for a minute. And then I guess I'll show you this next, because someone posted a really cute whip on the Stitch Mania Facebook group. I found out about Brooks Books. This was the kit, this was the whip I saw. Little autumn baby girl sunshine line. Really, really cute. So I looked this up because I wanted this. Obviously I got it. But she was having a sale. Brooks Books was having a sale on their Etsy shop. So, can't pass up sales. I also got the Spring Baby Girl Sunshine line. So I got spring and autumn. And then some of the kits were like bundled. So I think this is 10 for really cheap. I don't remember what the price was now. But I got the Snow Queen's tiara, the Happy Couple, which is the Darcys, one of my favorite books. Emma Rose, she's really sweet. Oops. Dress Up, and all of these are just the chart. So this is the Alice Dress Up chart. And then I got all 4 girls in the Little Women series. So, Make March. What? Joe March? What are their names? Oh no. Okay. Meg, Joe, Beth, and Amy. And then these were in the kit, so I would not have picked these, but Dad's Good Advice. And, oops, totally did that wrong. And Owl Dad. So these 2 were the only ones I would not have purchased separately, but all the other ones I loved. And then a few days later, I went back to her shop. And I saw she had bundled all the Stitch a Little, Witchy Sisters? The Stitch a Little Witch Sisters. So I'll get through these kind of quickly. We got the Winter Witch, Glinda the Great Witch, Sandy the Summer Witch, Trixie the Halloween Witch. Sorry guys, is that it? I think that was it. No, I'm missing a few. Well, I got a whole bunch of witches. Yeah, sorry, I skipped a few. Polly the Pirate Witch, Sadie the Spring Witch, and Fiona the Fae, Fauna the Fairy Witch, and I think I already said Annie the Autumn Witch. So I got all the little witchy sisters. And that was it from Brooks Books. And then all of this happened the month of May, which is why I won't be buying anything the month of June. I got my first Heaven and Earth chart. This is by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Faces of Fairy 178. And she's holding a little unicorn. Again, reminds me of Lisa Frank. And during the Memorial Day sale, I didn't get all of them because my Michaels Was it Michael's? I think it. Whoever had the floss sale, Joann's. My Joann's didn't have that much floss, and then it's kind of limited funds. I only got some of her flosses. Oh no, that's what happened. They had the floss. Michael's didn't have the floss. Joann had the floss, but I went on a Sunday and of Memorial Day weekend, and I just leisurely walked in at like 6:55. I didn't know they closed at 7. So as soon as I get in, they say bring all your final, selections to the counter. So this is what I could grab in time, which essentially kept me from going over budget. Anyway, so I just picked up what I could quickly grab in 5 minutes. I'm going to refer back to my paper. And then the last bits of stuff, I'll start with this. My mom went to Goodwill, and she knows I'm back into cross stitching now, and she's always very much an supporter. So she picked up some little cute kits that she saw while she was there. There are, excuse me, a whole bunch of Christmas ornaments. So I got this little turtle named Corky, and they were sold from Kmart. Hugo, guess he's a little bear. Tillamook, Oli, and Jack. He's super cute. Okay, don't switch. Sorry, hit a key on my computer. And finally, from my LNS, I went there, honestly, to pick up this and 2 flosses. I got those and these. Now, it's a whole bunch of charts in here. I did not pay full price for them. I don't even want to go through all of them. They had a little grab bag sale, and they had $10 grab bags, and the worker told me that each grab bag had over $100 worth of product. So I got super excited, and I bought myself 2. I think I bought 2 and my mom bought me 1. And this is not even everything. And so I anxiously, I don't think that's the word. I immediately opened them all up in the car, and most are not my style. Most are not charts I would have ever picked up. So, trying to figure out what to do with all of these. Open to suggestions. Also open to sharing them with my stitchy friends. Because they'll just collect dust. I did go through and pick out some of the ones that I like this Christmas stocking. It's 2 Christmas stockings that I will gladly add to my stash, and a few other really small things. Oh, this little Christmas carol wall hanging. I like those. But then it's just some stuff like this, which, if that's your style, great. It's not mine. And yeah, just a whole bunch of kind of random things. So I have all of these that I need to figure out what to do with. And I would do a giveaway. I'm not opposed to a giveaway, but I kind of like to. I've never done a giveaway, obviously, but if I would want to put things in it that I like. Share things that I think other people would like because I like them, and I don't like these. So, maybe you do, but maybe give me some suggestions on what to do with all of these. So that is the end of my haul. And then I don't really have anything else to update you guys on. I do want to do some, just checking. Yeah, that was the end of my haul. I do want to do some stitchy tags just because everybody's doing it, and it'll be fun for you guys to get to know me better. I feel like I know so many of you already, and I probably will do those soon. I am going to join the Wine and Whips sale in July, and I already have the perfect whip for that. I showed you guys this in my first video, like really briefly, because it was nothing. This this is going to be my wine and whip. My wine and whips whip. Because it's really not fun to do. I haven't even finished gridding it. And I will show you what it is. I bought this sketch from an artist on Etsy because I really, really loved it. So, it's a little unicorn girl. She's like just sitting. I'm sorry for the glare. That's horrible. Yeah, that's horrible. Sorry. But I ordered the sketch from the artist, and then after getting it, I asked her if I could turn it into a cross stitch, and she gave me permission to do that. So I use I don't even know what service I use, stitchyourphoto.com, and I turned her into a sepia sketch. So it's all shades of browns and beiges, which is exactly why that's not going to be any fun to do. And this is going to be her. And she's going to be humongous. I think it's about 26 pages. And it's all shades of browns. Majority blended colors. Colors I can't even see the difference between. Like, this is like 4 shades of brown. And I can't clearly distinguish the difference. The company assured me that, you know, when I finished, it would all come together, but it kind of discouraged me. So that's going to be my wine and whip for July with the rest of the group. So that's it. Not as long as I thought. I hope it wasn't ridiculously boring, but I wanted to update on my Mania stuff and my Mania haul. And thank you guys for watching. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Well, any subscriber would be new. It's only my second video. Thanks so much. Got a lot of subscribers off of one video, so I really, really appreciate it. And I'm going to go back to stitching and probably binge watch Flosstube for a little while. So I will see you guys next time. And let me know the tags I should do. I already know about the stitching style tag and the know your needleworker tag. I think that's all I know about. So if I'm missing any, just let me know in the comments. Thanks, guys. Bye.